My name is Elina Semikina. Welcome to my teaching video. Hello everyone. How are you doing? Fine? I'm fine, thank you. Okay, let's get started. Today we are going to read a fairy tale about a giant who lived in a house with a big and beautiful garden. Could you tell me please where you live? And what your house is like? Yes, John. Well done. Do you have a garden, Karen? Can you describe it? Good job. Now please, in pairs, describe your gardens to each other. If you don't have a garden, you can describe your neighborhood or maybe your friends' gardens. Wonderful. And now let's watch the beginning of the fairy tale which we're going to read today. Look at the screen, please. The screen which is on the board. And during watching, try to remember the names of the main characters. Think of the adjectives you can use to describe them. Can you give me an example of such adjectives? Yes, John, happy, sad, right? Ahmad, big, smiling. Okay. Now let's watch the video on your screen.
Selfish giant.
All right, we finished watching the video. Could you please give me the adjectives you can use to describe the giant? Dennis, angry, tall, well done. And how can you describe the children? Aileen, happy, smiling, wonderful. Tell me please, do you like reading tales? Well done, Tom. Can you name the tales you have already read? Snow Queen, yeah, the dwarf, and yes, the seven dwarfs. The seven dwarfs. Okay. What else? Okay, right. Yes, great. Now, let me say, the fairy tale that we are going to read now was written by a famous Irish poet and playwright Oscar Wilde in 1888. Here you see his picture, and you can see it on your screens as well. By the end of today's class, you will read a chapter from the book, revise the present simple tense, its affirmative, interrogative and negative form, practice writing, and learn the necessary vocabulary to talk about the weather. What is the affirmative form? Okay, we state something, right? And negative? Okay, no, yes. You can say no, or you can add the words like don't, isn't, and so on. Right, negative. And what else? Interrogative is a question. You are right, it's a question. Now please, let's form pairs. Karen and Anna, Tom and Norma, John and Edward, and Roberto and Ahmad. You're going to look at the pictures of the story characters in the book and describe them in writing. Imagine that you are describing these characters to your family members. Your mother, your sister, your brother. Think about which words you use so that your family member understands what kind of character it is, even without looking at a picture. Both of you in a pair will act as writers and editors. One of you, who is the writer, will write 2 sentences describing the giant, and another one, who is the editor, yes, will check for grammar and spelling mistakes. Then you will change the roles with each new picture. Let's model your work. For example, what two sentences can you write about the giant, Roberto? Yes, the giant has got a fat body and small eyes. He looks ugly. That's great, thank you. You can start now, and remember that after all the pictures are described, I will call each pair to read a description of one picture to the class. Well done, everyone. Now let's read the first chapter aloud, one by one. As you are reading, identify and underline one affirmative, one negative, and one interrogative sentence in present simple. And after you finish reading, I will ask several students to read these sentences aloud and to explain the rule of their formation. I will write the rules on the board while you speak. Okay, start reading, please.